Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So I just finished my first full month of inpatient medicine in residency. So I just want to take some time to reflect about that. I want to start by saying never in my life before have I felt so affirmed about my decision to do medicine. This past month was just so incredibly rewarding for me. There were times it was like very challenging, very difficult, especially the first 2 weeks, getting used to it. All the craziness going on, getting used to the workflows, patients, there's like rapid responses going on every day. It was very stressful and like very tiring at times, and at times like very fatiguing, but so incredibly rewarding. I just think about like the reasons I like went into medicine in the first place, and to like see those like come to fruition, and I could like evidently see that by like being a doctor this past month was amazing. Just like to like be a part of like these patients' lives and care for them when they're like in these vulnerable moments. And after I have my feet under me, be able to dive into more of this diagnostic reasoning, diagnostic thinking. I had a very complex GI symptom patient, and to be able to dig into like that case, think, try to put together the puzzle pieces of what's going on, and then advocate for the patient to like, let's help him get the help. Let's try to figure out what's going on. It's so amazing, and I just like love being able to do that so much. And all the teaching as well, finally like having med students that like, I get to work with, and being able to like teach the students, teach the patients, educate them about their conditions. Like one thing I was able to do is like play my ukulele for patients, and I have one patient who like has a very like grave prognosis. I was able to play for her, and she just tell me how much it meant to her, and then tell me that just like made her feel so much more hopeful. And this was the reason I went into medicine, to bring hope and healing to patients, and to hear her say that meant so much to me. And then, just like hearing the impact I make on these patients' lives, so rewarding and so validating. Tough things happen too. I had multiple patients die this month, but it's really struck me for like, some of these patients that die, I like knew nothing about these patients' lives, and then I come in the final hours, final minutes of their life, and fortunately they'd like hear from the family about this guy's life, and hear all that he's done. He's lived this full life, done so many things, made so much impact, and here I get the privilege of being at the bedside with him and his family in his final hours, final minutes. Such an incredible honor and privilege that we get to do that. And honestly, these are like moments that make me realize that there's nothing on this earth I would rather be doing. Nothing more meaningful to me than being able to provide this care, this hope to patients. It's so incredible. I feel like a lot of times nowadays in medicine is all this perception of just the grind and the work and the burden. And it's not easy. It is a lot of work. But I think a lot of people get jaded about medicine because of that. And I pray that I do not become that way. I don't become jaded, because like it's such an amazing profession and such a privilege what we get to do, caring for patients. And honestly, it's like not a single day had just felt like work. Like I'm just literally going to the hospital, getting to do what I love to do. And it fills me with so much joy. And to think that I might get to be able to do this my whole life. I will never be like working my whole life, because I'm just loving so much what I do. So I just pray that perception, that mindset will carry with me throughout like my whole career. I know it is very difficult. I don't want to like sugarcoat things, but I just hope this can be an inspiration for people that are thinking about medicine, thinking about going into this career, that it is incredibly rewarding and it's an amazing profession, and I will always encourage it. Always encourage people to go into this field, because it's amazing finally feeling like a doctor. Like I feel like that's like one big hurdle going from med school to residency, going from just being a doctor, having your degree, to like actually feeling like a doctor. And this past month, like of inpatient, like being able to start finally feeling like a doctor at times is just like so amazing. Yeah, so those are just some of my thoughts, you know, on this day and reflection on residency, and you know, there'll be many more to come. But you know, that's my first flavor of inpatient medicine, and I'm really stoked for all that's to come. All right, take care, everyone. See you later.